Hello and hello again. Welcome to my channel. I talk about network marketing mostly, doodles and coffee and a little more. And you're going to find that out real quick. So the big question I'm going to ask you today is, why do most people quit MLM? And it's not what you think. So I'm going to talk about it today. It is a big issue out there, and I found it and I experienced it. I have been in a company for over 28 years and I had burnout. I quit it. I loved the products. I loved the community. I loved a lot of things about it, but I was just missing something and had no idea what it was. And so then I tried two more companies in between. They all were great, nothing wrong with them. It just didn't click until I joined the third one now, what I was missing. And after about 3 weeks here, I finally really nailed it, really felt like I am at peace. I'm in my home. And that's why I thought this is time to talk about it, because so many of you out there in your 50s might be starting, might be joining something, and you can't figure out what is going on. Why do I not feel like this is my cup of tea? And that's what it takes. There was quite a few different things, but I'm going to say the most important thing is to trust your gut, trust your instinct when it comes to these kind of things, because so many times we can sit here and second guess ourselves on a myriad of topics, right? Like, should I be doing this? How should I do it? The best thing is sit down, and you're going to find my video on brain dump, and figure this out, because it's okay. You don't have to feel like frustrated or you're at your end of your rope, because you're not. There are so many options out there. You guys, there is a ton of options to get into and find out what you like. So what was it that I finally realized was, you guys, you got to look at it. The culture. What kind of culture is it? Is it fast moving? Is it aligned with your personal beliefs and your faith? Whatever your faith is, mine, Christian based, I was looking for that even more in depth than what I'd found in the previous two. Not the other two were lacking it. They had it. It was just not as a good of fit for me personally. The product, your belief in your team support, your comp plan, your company stability. So there's a few things there that I just threw at you. What I would say is rewatch this video a few times and write down the notes. Write it down in notes, and then brain dump your, as you're checking out different companies, what you want to do, right? It's research. And it's okay if you make 2 or 3 mistakes. I always correlate it to, if you're in a job, a regular job, and you did not like it for some reason. Many people stay. I'm not going to disc it. Many people stay in the same job for years and years and they hate it. Well, brain dump. Figure out, why is it that you don't like it? And go look for, if you like everything but one thing, go look for a company, unless it's an unrealistic expectation, but write it down and figure out, what is it that you're lacking that you would like in your company. And that's majority of it. And the other two things are red flags and green flags. We're going to talk about red flags and green flags. So if you're feeling pressure of any sort, I mean, yes, naturally, if you're in sales, there's going to be a little bit about pressure in there no matter what, right? Even from yourself. But you have to have realistic goals too. And then unrealistic claims that just make no sense, right? Absolutely no sense. And then products you don't believe in. If you don't believe in the products, how can you sell it, right? There are people out there that do that though. So, but I'm just talking about in network marketing, because the more you believe in a product, the easier it is to share. The next is the green flags. Now let's look at the positive side of MLM when you are looking for something that feels like home. Leadership, How do you feel about the leadership? Sometimes it takes a little bit of ebb and flow until you figure out, is this the right group for me? And it's okay. And it's okay to make mistakes, you guys. It's okay. Like, I just made them mistakes, but here is the bigger part of my heart. I knew I had to walk. I knew I had to walk. How do you know how hard that was? If anybody's ever done it, comment below. It is so hard to say, this just is not a good fit. I love you dearly, but I need to move on. That is so hard to say, and I've done it. And here is the other thing. I gave it a solid year in the last company, and I gave it solid 2 years in the previous. And yet I still hung on to the other one for 28 years, right? So I'm not speaking from no experience. I'm speaking from experience. So, the green flags are the best. So then what brought me here to this is like the leadership. I already have experience with the leadership. That was a no-brainer. Like, to me, it was like, oh my gosh, I know how she speaks. I know how she trains. I, in fact, had the gal that I enrolled under is my former trainer in my company, had been for 20 years. So I was like, okay, I understood her style. No surprises there. I'm good to go. And then you want consumable products. I don't care what you say. If you are doing a one and done type of company, it's really hard to get repeat customers. I'm just saying, you can do whatever you want, but it is hard to do. And then the training system in place. She had an amazing training system there. She has an amazing training system here. I can plug my people in and feel like I've got it covered. Not that I'm not doing work, you guys, I'm doing work. And it's easy work, but it's work that needs to be done. So the training system is really important. And then, of course, last but not least, and to me is the most important, is your community. How do you feel in that community? Oh gosh, there is times that I was ready to throw the towel in, but I realized I can make my own community. It will be hard, which was really hard in my first company. I had to build to like a middle rank all on my own because I didn't know people there. And the person above me was a dear friend, but wasn't into networking like I was. So there I had to do is dive in and figure this out. And as I've grown, these are the things that I ask myself after, 28 plus years, probably over 30 here in the network marketing industry, and saying, what is going to make a difference in my life? And this is it, you guys. I feel at home. I feel like it is a slice of the old company, but 10x. So if that makes any sense to you, it is incredible how good I feel over here. So it is the MLM problem nobody likes to talk about, but it is the truth. So when, no matter how hard you try to force it, it just doesn't flow. It just doesn't come easy. And then you realize, like, hey, I'm in the wrong spot, and it's okay. It's okay to let go. And I, to this day, feel like I did the right thing. I let the people know that were the most valuable in my team process or the business building know that I was leaving. And of course, they're upset. But you know what? At the end of the day, you have done the right thing if you let the people know that you are the closest to, and that you don't owe anybody a reason why you're leaving, but you do owe them if you've been building with them as a leader above you and the people below you. It's important to let them know that, hey, this is what I'm doing. Nothing against you. You are welcome to do whatever you wish. I'll support you wherever you are and wherever you choose to go. And that's what I did. It's nothing against anybody, but it's when you come to your own realization that you need to feel at home there. So I hope I inspired at least one or two of you to understand where you're at, and maybe a few of you will realize, whoa, I have it made where I'm at. I love everything she talked about. I am good. So there you have it. Again, welcome to share my video, join my channel, do whatever it takes to be the best you in MLM. Have a great day and talk soon.